Hey YT World, this is your girl La Kiki, Miss D, that is, and I'm coming at you with Big Brother 21, episode 10. It's pretty much all the stuff that was going on the live feeds, you know. Um, so let's get into this, but before we get into this, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, as I'm a growing channel, so I would definitely need all the subscriptions and subscribers that will subscribe to my channel. Yeah. Anyways, pretty much we leave off at the nominations ceremony. This pretty much should be a short video because ain't shit happened, and I really seen everything on the live feeds throughout the week, and I'm pretty much on some other shit right now. Like, I'm on a camp comeback shit of what's going on Thursday, tomorrow. But we're gonna leave that alone and just go by what this episode is trying to catch all the casuals up on. Leave off at the nomination ceremony. Cliff and Jessica were put on the block by Nick. Nick is also pissed because just before the ceremony, Nicole told him that 4 of his alliance members wanted to put him up, wanted him gone and put up and to leave the house. If he did not win the HOH, his ass was in trouble. And specifically, she named Jackson, Jack, Sis, and Holly, because I would never fucking call him Mickey, just to be clear. So I'm going to always say this name. And I'm never going to call her, I did say Sis, but I meant to say Annalise, because I don't know why I wrote it down as Sis, I guess, for the notes. But yeah, and she was fucking right. She was right about that. So he should be aware. Moving on, Bella confronts Tommy about it. What did I say? Oh yeah, Bella confronts Tommy about it in the HOH room. She was talking, and then Tommy came in, and she just talked to him about what was told to them before the ceremony. And Bella pretty much believes Nicole a little bit, but she's like also like, okay, I kind of trust my alliance at the same time. It's either one or the other. You believe them or you fucking don't believe them. So I don't understand what she mean by that. And then all of a sudden, every alliance member of Grateful starts to come in, plus Sam. So all of them get together in the room, minus Jack at the time. And then pretty much one by one, like the outsider people start coming up. Like David came up and, you know, knocked on the door, and they was like, you know, hey, we having a game, we talking game right now. He was like, oh, sorry, you know, guess I didn't know what y'all was doing. I was trying to such and such. I don't know what he was saying, but whatever, it wasn't that serious. And Cliff go up there and knock on the door. Then they say, hey, Cliff, can you give us a second? And then Nicole was just like, okay, what the heck is going on? Like, let me go upstairs. Let me get my water bottle, and then let me go upstairs because there's just so much going on. So she went up there, and pretty much Jessica and all them, they was all in the boat room at first, and Jack was there with him, and she was pretty much trying to tell them like something's freaky going on. Everybody's screaming and everything. All the Camp Comeback people looking like, why are they screaming? What are they screaming about? So Nicole goes up there, gets the door slammed in her face. She goes up there before Jack can make it to the doorway, and she just asks him like, what's going on? He's like, I'm not sure. And then he goes into the room and then proceeds to slam the door behind him, slamming it pretty much like they sliced it up, slamming it on her face. Like this wasn't slammed on her face. She just closed it behind him, like as if like, okay, I'm gonna find out, but don't come in right now type of thing. So they pretty much sliced that shit up. But it was still disrespectful. So Ovie goes up there and confront them, and then they pretty much dismissed him. Like, he talked to them through the door. But boy, you need to have some conviction in your voice when you talk. But it's not doing shit to people who doesn't care. And Bella piping up, talk about something, but it's not for you to, it doesn't matter. It's not for you to really care about why we not let her come in this room and not like, girl, it's not for you. That's Nick's HOH, not your HOH. You so fucking pathetic. Won't you win a comp and then you can do all that? Like, you think you just sucking on dingaling and that you can go up there and talk like that to somebody? You have done just what they've done in this game. Shit, bitch. All you did is run your fucking mouth. So I just feel like, come at me outside the door. Don't talk behind the door where you got your group of hatefuls behind you that don't care nothing about you. And that's undeniable. So they pretty much make up, you know, as we know on the live feeds, that I really don't want to hash and go over because it's been told on several platforms from several different people that everybody do the Big Brother updates from. Like, yes, they went over this. They pretty much had a bashing Nicole session and compared notes, and pretty much the Grateful let Bella and Nick act like, you know, they twisted the stuff up and just blamed everything on Nicole. Jackson was still thinking somebody was thinking about his dumbass vote. Like, everybody know that you did it, bruh. Even Nick already knows that you did the hinky vote. At this point, he would be stupid enough to think that, oh, so I guess it was her through the hinky vote. I think one of them said that, and this is like, dummy, you had it right at first. It was fucking Jackson. Like, it ain't that hard. And if you think it's him and he's doing all this, why he doing all these games with you just for a hinky vote? Like, why would he throw a hinky vote out there? Obviously, that makes you think, obviously, I was in trouble if I did not win this HOH. That would make me think, but he's just so fucking stupid. Like, where did you get your degree from? I'm just questioning that for real. And that's undeniable. But anyway, they pretty much had their little session, do their little hoo-ah, you know, and then they make up their undeniable alliance name. And then the Nick, of course, he makes up Nasty 9, just like he made up Hateful 8. And they're like, Christie, I don't like nothing with hateful in it. And now she don't like nothing with nasty in it. So it's like undeniable that she made up. My face says it all. So I'm gonna move on from that dumbass name. So this is supposed to include Sam. And Sam is not amused. He says, oh, I'm so grateful to be undeniable. And that's exactly, I'm glad he said that, because now I know where his head at, because I was wondering where was his head at in this whole conversation, just sitting there while they having a bashing session, and I'm just figuring out, like, okay, what you gonna say in because you about to lose fans, but you trying to make up tonight with something. So I mean, I think he has something brewing. So as Kat rings the doorbell, that's why I was wondering too in my notes. It goes into a fucking commercial at the oddest time. Like, it was weird as fuck. Like, why would they show her knocking on the doorbell, then all of a sudden a freaking commercial come on? Like, that is the weirdest pause ever in BB history. I never seen that before. So I'm just like, dang, were they backed up or something? Was they supposed to go to commercial before they show her knocking on the door? But I don't know. They did that scene dirty. So we come back and David confronts Christie, and Jack was just around. I put Christie and Jack, but really she was confronting Christie. He was confronting Christie about, like, what happened, what y'all say to Ovie, like, what y'all do, what happened. And then pretty much Christie goes into her face, and this was on the live feeds as well, where she was saying that pretty much, like, you know, you're in a good spot or whatever. Jack and his condescending ass, you're in a good spot, David. Like, don't mess it up, pretty much, like, threatening, like, look, don't question us about nothing. Let's just let Ovie be. He's a man himself. Like, he can take care of himself. It's a whole different situation when I was talking to Ovie, and we was talking game and all that. It's nothing at all. And then pretty much Jack was acting condescending to Ovie as he was in the storeroom as well, because Ovie came in and he was like, Jack, can I talk to you for a second? Because Jack took my time. I don't even know what I want to eat, and walk out. He said, can I talk to you for a second? He said, yeah, what? I'd have been like, never mind, bye. For real. Never mind, bye. You ain't no, yeah, what? Like, for real? And then that's when Ovie was just like, we're good? He was like, I mean, I can't do nothing to you. You're in Camp Comeback. What kind of fucking condescending shit is that to say to somebody? You can't do nothing to me because I'm in Camp Comeback. I would have been like, well, I may come back, so what the fuck that mean? Because I can't come back. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? You're not answering the question. I asked you a question, Jack. I would have put him to the side and said that shit. What you mean? That's what I would have said. Moving on, Bella confronts Nicole with Tommy as a mediator in there. Because all of a sudden, Tommy got to go from room to room with all of them because they don't want to talk alone with Nicole. So they have Tommy as a mediator. And pretty much Bella talks over Nicole and won't let her get a word in, period. And Nicole just starts to let her talk and when she stormed out, she's just saying, like, you know what? I am so mad that I let her blow up my game again. Like, I'm so mad at myself giving her that information, thinking that I'm going to work with her, and I was just being upfront with her about everything that was going on in the house, and she played me again. I should have learned from the first time. She blew up Kimmy's game, and whoever game she blew up. She blew up Jessica's game, and now she's blowing up my game. I should have learned from the first time, but I didn't learn then. Well, I mean, that's what happened, girl. So I don't know what to tell you. But I did feel bad for her in that moment. But that was just, come on, Nicole, you should have known. She had so many times that if you said she did that 2 times to 2 people, what makes you think that she wasn't gonna get it that this time? That was just crazy. Tommy does feel that Nick and Bella were probably being bullied to Nicole because the way she just bombarded the whole conversation, and then she's like, I don't want to talk no more. Like, I don't want to finish, period. So I understand that. Pretty much moving on to the next scene, Nicole cries to Kat and Jessica about making a stance on bullying. She like, I came on the show to be against the bullying, and I'm always against things like that. She said she don't feel okay with being called disgusting and a nasty person, and she was just letting them know, like, it doesn't feel good at all. It's one thing of trying to make a game move, and that's how she played her game. Kudos to her. But that's not a good look of trying to play a game when it comes to personal things that you're saying about somebody. And she just don't do things like that. And it just made her very emotional, which I understand. I mean, she feel like she don't got nobody in the house. Because really, Jessica is with Kat. And all she have is a Camp Comeback people that were her friends that she talked to. So this is like, you know, she can't get away from it. She always alone in the corner, feeling bullied, feeling pressured. So it's a pressure cooker. Nicole tries to apologize to to Bella, and then Bella, of course, has an audience because she's up in the room with Kat at the time, and Kat don't really care. Kat is pretty much amused by this whole conversation. Nicole then calls Bella uneducated, because she said, I try to have an educated conversation with you, but you're so uneducated and pretty much like a damn child. Going to have a temper tantrum, say what you had to say, and run out like a little brat, and not having an educated conversation with me like a real woman. You're an uneducated little ass girl, is what she called her. And she said, I just want to check for the record, put on for the record that she called me uneducated, da-da-da-da. And Kat was just looking like, I mean, she said it. I really wanted to say the same thing, but she said it first. It's funny to me. So then Annalise and Holly and Tommy come in because pretty much Nick said, you know, is she in there talking to her alone? So they all come in, and then Nick comes behind them too. And Nicole was like, pretty much like, yeah, I wanted to talk to you too. And she apologized. She pretty much apologizes to Nick, but Nick rants on, and he cuts her off too, just like his other broad. Like, your bra already cut me off. Now you cut me off. I'm trying to give y'all a fucking apology, but you know what? Y'all could just shove this apology up both of y'all asses. That's how I would feel. But she goes forward and just like, look, Nick, I'm trying to apologize to you, but this bitch keep talking in the corner. And so I'm going to talk to you because I forgot she's an uneducated fucking little girl. So let me go to you, Nick, and I'm just trying to tell you, I don't care. I don't even give a fuck right now. I don't care about my game no more. It's already blown up as much as it could be right now, and I know I'm already in danger. So I might as well just say, it's you, bitch. It's you. You fucking are dragging Nick down. I love you, Nick. I respect you. I don't know why the fuck did you respect him, but I respect you. Um, and you can go far in this game, but this bitch is dragging you down. Pretty much, everybody knows it. You lie, you lie, uh, you spread, you manipulate everything. This bitch. She's dragging your ass down. You can go far. Please get rid of her. Pretty much, that's what she said. And then Bella storms out because she can't handle the truth. She never can handle the truth. She storms out on everything. Little ass girl again. So the veto players are picked, and Nick picks Jackson, Cliff picks Catherine, and Jessica, once again, house guest choice, pick a dumbass Grateful member, Christie. And she picked the excuse she gave this time, because the other one was dumb as fuck, but this one is dumb as well. But at least the excuse this time was because, like, look, it's either me or you, Nicole, and I can't sacrifice my game to save you. Because if you win, I'm sorry, now that I think about it, that's dumb as shit. Because if she would have picked Nicole and Nicole would have won, Nicole still could have took her off the block, and she still wouldn't have been able to be renominated. So either way, that was stupid as shit. That was dumb as shit, but it wouldn't matter anyway. But then again, I don't know, because maybe Nicole would have won that competition. I mean, if Kat won that, I'm sure she had the brains to put a puzzle together faster or about the same time as Kat. I mean, come on. The rest of them couldn't even go through the fucking maze. And she had enough prescription in her glasses to see them glasses. But I don't know. That was just a dumbass move again. So the POV competition was played, and of course Katelyn Herman was she was the host of the game, and she said, "Welcome to my nightmare." It was called The Haunting of Katelyn Herman. I mean, yay. Couldn't come up with a better fucking name than that. I mean, not exciting at all. Then they had her grandpa Lou in a tree. Like, do we really need to have a dove? Like, what's a dove going to be at a campground? Just at nightfall, it's going to be a dove sitting on a tree. Not a dove. Freaking white bird sitting in a tree. That's what I meant to say. Like, this don't make no sense, period. I guess they had to put the campfire story in it, but the only scary part of that whole story was how dumb as shit this competition was. And it was still as short as the puzzle. Like, literally 8 pieces. They probably tacked on maybe like 4 extra pieces versus the one she had. This was a stupid ass competition that how nobody didn't win is quicker than Cat. It was just like, no, all of y'all retards and don't know how to do puzzles, period. So it was just one less stupider one that you would have thought that was more stupid. The most stupid in the house actually got the puzzle, but the whole time, all y'all some dumbasses. And that's my take on it. So pretty much Cat wins that POV. Nick sucks like shit at puzzles. That's what we've learned. He can't do any puzzles. He can't put together these 14 pieces of Katelyn Herman's zombie body together. He can't put that shit together. He can't do no freaking calligraphy puzzle. Like, he can't do shit. He would not be a good person to take to no escape room or anything. You would still be there, burnt on fire or whatever, haunted, whatever room you going into. He's worthless like shit, just to let you know. Christie talks about her power once again. I have I have the diamond, and I did say that wrong my last video. It was freaking Dime Power Veto. I said that she can be allowed to use use it and pretty much rename one of the other people that were taken off. If she take them off, she's allowed to rename. That's only if she win the soul power of veto. If she don't win the soul power of veto, then she would have to pretty much not use it or turn it into a regular veto into a diamond power of veto and trust the person who has the power of veto to do anything about it. And if they don't do anything about it, I don't believe if she turned it into a veto, diamond power veto, and then that person don't want to do anything about it, I think it might be a dead power. So that's good to know. But you know the producers are getting Christie to talk about that damn power over and over again. She's gonna say it all throughout the fucking night, which is annoying. Just like her fucking crying. Kat thinks she's been playing well. Hell nah, you haven't been playing well. How you think you've been playing well when you haven't been doing anything but fucking? Period. You've been getting played very well. That's all that I see. But hello, welcome to the game of Big Brother. Nice to see you start playing now. Christie freaks out about anything that Nick says to her, which is on my fucking nerves. The live feeds and everything, all throughout the week, pretty much she's been annoyed, complaining about this, complaining about that. I never seen somebody complain so damn much. Go home, bitch. Go to your clothing store, Mystic, whatever. Like, go there. Nobody want to see you on screen with your soggy chin ass. Like, I'm tired of the look. Your cry is like your whole face sinking, then your neck hang, and then you see all the, oh my God. Nobody want to see all that. Just go home. Make your way through the freaking... I wish they had the doors where you could just kick in and just go like they do in UK and shit. Like, do that. He's saying stuff like, I want Brussels sprouts, yo. You know what I mean, Christie? I don't get mad. I get even. Like, I have a red something on my sparrow or whatever on my leg. But if something, because Christie wants me to have it, like, so you can't tell from just joking around from pretty much I want to backdoor you. I think you would feel somebody really wanting to backdoor you. They wouldn't say no dumb subliminal stuff like that. You would know when people start talking to your ass that they want to backdoor you, pretty much, or put you on a block, or if you're on pretty much you will have less game talk with people. So you just being paranoid and dumb as shit, and blaming that on your menstrual is the cruddiest thing you could do as a female. All females can blame everything on a menstrual because it's normal. Most women are normal as shit on their daggone period and act the same way on their period and off their period. So that's just you, bitch. That ain't no fucking period. And Annalise and Jessica console her, of all people. And then she cries to Kat because she think Kat's not going to use the power of veto if she cry enough, bitch. You joking. Pretty much. So the power veto ceremony begins and Kat pretty much uses on Jessica. But this is the fuck I don't get. Jessica, who told your ass to get up out that seat and go over there to Kat and grab the power veto from around her neck and put it on you? I could have sworn that you just sit down in a chair and then she walks over there to put it on you. That's how you know we're working with recruits. That's how you know we're working with a bunch of recruits, because that's the main thing that everybody knows. You sit there, they go put the daggone chain on you, say thank you, give them a hug, and you go to the other seat. Then they do the replacement. It was just weird as shit. Like, they was doing everything backwards. So pretty much, Kat uses it on Jessica, and Nick, obviously, because he's been talking about it the whole freaking program, nominates Nicole, and here we go. Next episode, time's a ticking. I'm waiting on that. So until then, I'll see you on tomorrow's episode because I'm waiting to see who comes back. Please let it be anybody but Cliff, because he's just whack. I holla. Bye. Make sure you like and subscribe to my video, and make sure you share it to anyone that cares. And if they don't, share that shit anyway. All right. Bye.